I also think that the pro-life evangelicals for Biden would have supported Hitler. Now, I know people don't like these analogies. It's like everyone makes the Hitler comparison. But I think it's an important one to make because the Holocaust, slavery, abortion, all of these things are wrong for the same reason. And this is a point that I make all the time and that pro-lifers need to make all the time. Each of these injustices are wrong for the same reason because in each circumstance, actual image bearers of God, actual human beings who we know are human beings, are declared subhuman or non-persons so that the government or infrastructure in control can dehumanize them and convince the American public that it's okay to mistreat or kill this class of individuals. So they're wrong for the same reasons. And it's very easy for us in 2021, right, to look back at 1930s, 1940s Germany and go, oh my gosh, what bigots, what anti-Semites. How could they possibly allow that? And how did Christians and quote-unquote conservatives just sit by and allow it to happen? Or worse yet, support Hitler from their pulpits and from their church. And this is what C.S. Lewis calls chronological snobbery, right? We think we're so much better because we're in modern America, right? We believe this science of history myth, which is that there's a science to history, and if we can just get the formula right, then we can perfect human nature. So the progressives believe that there's an upward trajectory towards perfection and utopia, and we're always moving upwards. So we're always getting better. And we look back down at people in 1940 and 1850 slavery here, and we go, what bigots? How could they put up with that? We are far worse for putting up with the slaughter and bloodshed of 63 million unborn children since 1973, calling it similar things and using euphemisms to justify it, and attacking our political opponents who don't want to kill babies and actually believe in the idea of human equality. Unfortunately, history does repeat itself because bigotry and culture are powerful things. Culture is similar to what water is to a fish. It's the streams and river that we swim in. And it's very difficult to remain unaffected by the place you live in. And far too many Christians are more affected by the cultural streams and waters that they live in than by the biblical liturgy and Bible that they're supposed to mold their lives around. And so it might sound preposterous and untenable that we would be anything like a Holocaust sympathizer, or that we would be apathetic and stand by and allow this to happen. But the same people who said that they wouldn't do that in 1940s Germany, most of them are doing that on abortion today. If you want to know how you would have responded to the Holocaust in 1940, it's how you respond to abortion today. And you would respond in a like-for-like way because of the power of culture and the power of normalization and the ability and sometimes the ease in which human beings go along to get along and are willing to avoid discomfort and personal persecution if all that is required is for them to allow the persecution of others. The same holds true with the issue of abortion.